Hello everyone and welcome back to the channel. Welcome to the Football TV, where we bring you the latest on the sport news, and it's a year we go for Marcus Rashford. Sorry for diving into the video, I'm just so excited. Barca has finally gotten Rashford, but it's for a loan deal from Manchester United. So Manchester United have accepted a proposal from Barca, and Barca is going to be paying 100% of his wages. They're going to cover 100% of his wages. So they are going through the final stages of the decision right now. So it's a year we go, and I'm very happy for Rashford. He was all Barca. He wanted to go to Barca, nothing else but Barca. So very much happy for him. Congratulations to him for finally getting his dream move, and it's a loan move plus an option to buy. So they are still finalizing on the contract, but it's as good as done, because Man U have already been given permission to travel to Spain to finalize the whole thing. So he's going David Oyston on this one. I think Fabrizio might also drop something on this one too. So he's going to Spain with a loan move and an option to buy. So we're going to see Rashford at Barca. So let's keep an eye on that one. The transfer is getting hotter and hotter, and we are very much expecting a lot of signing from different clubs, especially those clubs that are very much interested in getting top teams, in getting top players rather, to beat good and strong teams. So we are very, very happy for this signing. All right. That's very good. Now, okay, next up, let's look for we have other important news. Okay, this one is coming from Italy, and we know Federico Bernardeschi. Yes, from he played from Juventus. So he's joining Bologna. So he played for Juventus and went to Toronto FC. So now he's playing for Bologna. He's a very good player. I wonder what happened to his career. I know most of us know him. The guy is the short Bernardeschi that was in Juventus. He was a very crazy good player with skills and all of that, but I don't know what happened to him, and all of a sudden, boom, he's nowhere to be found. Yes, I just feel so bad for the player, and now he's going to Bologna. Not that Bologna is not a very good club, but you know, I think it's a downgrade for him from Juventus to Toronto, then to Bologna. Let's see, maybe from there he can pick up, you know, his talent. Please drop a comment on what you think on the Marcus Rashford deal. I think that's one of the biggest news today. I think it's a very great signing. So if they have gotten Rashford, I think he's going to be a very good addition to the Barca team. The guy is playing with much experience now. He's not so old. He's just 27. He's not so old. He's playing with a lot of experience. If you watch the game he played at Aston Villa, you know that yes, he played with a lot of good experience, and he can actually bring a lot to the team. So we'll see how that progresses. If you're a Rashford fan, you know how good he is. So we'll see how it progresses, and we look forward to seeing him play in Barca. I think Barca are in the Champions League, so we look forward to see him play in the Champions League. All right. Okay. All right. Okay. De Bruyne and his news. What else was? I'm looking for a very good son. Okay. Yes. Atletico Madrid are interested in Chelsea's Viega. Yes, Renato Viega, also the Portuguese player that plays for Chelsea. Atletico Madrid are interested in him, but Chelsea wants 30 to 35 million pounds. That's about 40 million euros. What do you think about that? I don't think the player is that 30 might be a good. We didn't really see how good of a player he is in the Premier League. Like when he came, he played some games, yes, but we didn't really see that that flair or the skill. I don't even know the position he plays in. I think he's a midfielder or he's left back or what. I don't really understand. I didn't understand. I don't understand at all. But if Atletico Madrid is going for him, that means there must be something special about him. So we'll see how far that one progresses, and we'll hope it brings something good. Yes, so let's go to Transfer Live and get one or two. All right, great news for Manchester United. I think letting Rashford go is a big one, obviously. It's a very, very big one. Yes, because they have 5 players that were willing to leave. I don't know why 5 players would be willing to leave a club. 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Sancho, Garnacho, Rashford, um, Malaysia, that is in Malaysia or whatever they call it, and the one other player, 5 at the same time, saying they don't want to. We are not going to do it again. We don't want to play football for you again. We want to leave your club. That is so disturbing. Like I don't know what's going on there, but that is so disturbing. I think what the Rashford one was already known to us some months ago that he was not really interested in playing for Man U. I think they had a falling out. It was a fallout between him and the coach and him and the club. So he was never going to play for Man U again. So he just decided that, oh, whenever the summer windows open, I am leaving, and that's what is happening. So I'm sure Barca would want Barca to buy him, and even if he comes back to Man U, he would like to go out again. He will not be able to play for Man U anymore. Just can't Rashford out for in anything that has to do with playing for Manchester United, because I think they are done. Yes. All right. The good news for Man U is Benjamin Sesko is keen to join Manchester United this summer, even without European football. So the guy is very, very interested to play for Manchester United, which is a very good news. If the player is interested, that means you can get personal terms on, and that means you can easily negotiate with the club, but the club might be asking for a very big fee. So I don't think it's going to be very easy for him to leave for Manchester United. And I don't know how much or how big the pockets of Manchester United is right now, because they don't look as if they have a lot of cash to splendor. But it's a good one that he's interested. But I think the main reason why he's coming out to be interested in Manchester United right now is because Arsenal have already gotten their man. Arsenal was interested in him and interested in Gyökeres, but Arsenal have already gotten. They are going full in for Gyökeres. We are expecting a done deal. I don't know if by now the deal has been done, because they are still arguing for some small. I think it's 2.5 million pounds for the add-ons and whatever. It's not really encouraging, but Sporting Lisbon wants to be sure that they can get that add-on. They don't want any we want this guy to win the Ballon d'Or before we get you get the add-ons. No, they don't want that. Only Watkins and Nicolas Jackson are also on Manchester United's radar. Okay, so I think if it's more realistic to get Watkins. Jackson, Chelsea might call an amount that is crazy. I think he has like 2 to 3 years left in his contract. If not, 2 to 4 years. In 2 to 4 years, yeah, I'm sure, because Chelsea signed. Has he played up to 2 years? I think he had 5 years contract when he came. So I don't know about that, but I know that he has a lot of years in his contract depth. So if they want to sell, Chelsea might call big money for him. We'll see about that. Okay, Arsenal have departed for their pre-season tour to Asia without Victor Gyökeres as negotiations continue with Sporting over a fee. It is really disheartening that Arsenal had to go for pre-season without Gyökeres. I think they should have at least gotten this guy before going for pre-season. But what can we say? We can't really do much or say anything about it. But we know that if they had gotten this deal done, they would have been talking of getting another player, maybe like a Rodrigo or so on. But right now, the deal is not done, and this deal has taken, I think, up to 3 weeks, 2 to 3 weeks right now. without without getting anywhere. But they said they've gone up to 97% into the deal, and they've completed 97% of the deal. So it's mainly like 3% of the deal, and which is a small issue. And but no, there's no way forward from that. Okay, we hope that that breaks through. I think Arsenal should just, I mean, if they want this guy, they should just get this guy. There's no need to beat around. If they want this guy, they should get this guy at once. All right, so Liverpool's second bid for Hugo Ekitike is set to arrive in the coming hours, and it is expected to be 80 million pounds, no, okay, sorry, 80 million euros with 10 million add-ons. So that's a total of 90 million euros. That package will make it a done deal. So they are very short, transfer life is very short, that the total package of 90 million euros will make Hugo Ekitike a Liverpool player. So in the coming hours, Liverpool are expected to bid 80 plus 10 in add-ons for Hugo Ekitike. Let's watch how that progresses. All right, we had a lot of games today. We had the Manchester playing Leeds United. You know, Leeds United, they are back in the Premier League. We had Reading playing Tottenham today too. I think Aston Villa played today. Okay, yeah, but I was hoping to analyze the Manchester United game, but I didn't really enjoy the game. I just saw the first half, and it wasn't really much of an analysis to do on. So I just left the game. I just decided to get on with the transfer news instead of going into the analysis. We have news coming from Spain. Yes, Rodrigo is caught in two minds. He loves to play. He loves Madrid. Okay, he loves Madrid and thinks he still has a lot to offer to Real Madrid, but right now he also feels the opportunity that he can become a star in another club. So if he's caught in like, oh, I'm trying to decide my future. I love this club, I love Madrid. I know he loves Madrid because he would have signed for, I think, Liverpool back then for 3 million euros. I don't know if you remember when he was still a bit younger, Liverpool wanted to sign the player. But he managed to sign. He said he wanted to finish his studies or something like that, and he managed to sign for Madrid. And now he's a Madrid player. He loves Madrid. He wants to give more. He feels he has a lot to give, but he can never be their main star. He can't. Not now that they have Mbappe there, and then Vini Jr. is still there. So he can never be their main star. So that one is just, I don't know. It's just impossible. So that is it. I'm seeing a post here, football tweet, saying 1 game, 0 goals, 0 assists. They are talking about Marcus Cunha, but I don't think the preseason game really shows any big deal. Maybe Chelsea fans will be rubbing this one on Manchester United's face that your guy has not produced any single assist, but I think Joao Pedro has a lot of goals. And though Chelsea, I really like the way Chelsea went about their game. They got Joao Pedro and they put him in a competitive game immediately, and he produced results. Yes, the Club World Cup was very competitive. It's not like our preseason that we are doing right now. No disrespect to the preseason, but it was very competitive. So I didn't really see the competitiveness in the preseason game that Man U played, that that they expect Marcus Cunha to just start. You know, just like saying Florian Wirtz, the next game Liverpool is going to play with AC Milan, just like saying Florian Wirtz should just start assisting and scoring, which does not really matter unless you can do that in the Premier League when the Premier League has started. So that's what we are looking at for the Premier League, and not some random football matches that they are playing to get everybody set. All right, so there's more news on EKITIKE, but we are waiting to hear that yes, Liverpool has actually offered this amount to get the player. So, but they are preparing the total package to offer, and they feel it will get the player. So, but they've not done that yet. So we are still waiting on that. Please drop a like, comment, and tell us what you feel about the today's news. Marcus Rashford to Barca, Liverpool increasing their bid and trying to offer an increased bid. Arsenal going to pre-season without Gyökeres, and some other news that you had today. Let us know your thoughts on what's going on. Like, subscribe, comment, and also share. Turn on notification bell because we are going to be bringing more videos. We are going to be going hot on videos. We're going to be bringing more videos. All right, thanks once again. It's your host Lawrence on The Football TV. Have a nice day.